Well, today I don't know. I don't really know how to put finger on the subject, but let me just start. Hello friends. The subject of today's video is: can fruit do yoga? Specifically, can citrus fruit do yoga? First, you might think, well, of course not. That's the first thought that might occur to you. Because citrus fruit doesn't have body. But not all yoga is about body. Some is about mind, or mind with hands. That kind of yoga is called yoga mudra. In yoga, mudra means seal or closure in Sanskrit. We use these gestures mostly in meditation and in pranayama practice to direct the flow of energy within the body by using the hands. So when we place our hands in yoga mudras, we stimulate different areas of the brain and create a specific energy circuit in the body. At least that's what is according to yoga. Anyway, here are some 7 common yoga mudras. I don't want to read the article. You can Google it yourself, but you can see 7 different yoga mudras. And that is what comes to mind when you look at the hands of Buddha on a sculpture. And that is what comes to my mind when I look at fruit called Buddha's hands and its fingers, perhaps with tongue in cheek. Most in our garden are like praying hands or a fist, but some form very intricate configurations with their fingers, just like the yogis twisting their limbs into spiritual pretzels, so to speak, or dividing their fingers into spiritual gestures. Let me take you to the garden and show you different Buddha hand fruits, making different Buddha hand or yoga gestures, mudras, with their fruit fingers. To preserve nice Buddha hand indefinitely, you can submerge it in alcohol. In time, such whiskey or vodka would acquire the special aroma of Buddha hand. Okay friends, we're back in a garden, so let me show you some Buddha hand citrus trying to do yoga. Here is one. Here is another. And this is, at least in our garden, most common shape. Here are two of them actually. They smell very nice and not exactly the citrus way. There is another. Whoop! This one wants to go home. When it's ripe, it's like any other citrus, yellow. When it's baby, it has a similar shape, but it's small. And if it's in a shade and only one side exposed to way more light than another, that side becomes gradually bigger and bigger, no matter if those fingers are open or closed. So here is another one trying to do some sort of yoga mudra. I think this one in a shape of heart. Wow, that's gonna be so nice. Let me show you some more. Here is another, and each one has a different number of fingers if you count them, and some have inside of a circle of fingers another set of smaller fingers. Here is such an example of fingers within fingers, sort of like a grown-up holding a child's hand to cross the street or something. Here is another Buddha hand. This one I don't want to say it what this one is doing, what this one is giving us. Is there more? Is there more? Is there more? Here is more. This one is overripe. One interesting thing about these yogis, about this citrus fruit doing yoga mudras, this Buddha hand citrus, is that it's completely seedless. It propagates by branches bending down, touching ground, and putting roots into the ground, air layering themselves. Can I show you more yogis? Hello yogi, I think this one you already saw. Do I see more? Here is one baby. fruit. Here is one green fruit. This is an example of having more fingers inside of fingers, inside of outer fingers. Here is one baby one young one, but some minority have opened their hand. Here is one that is more open-minded yogi. You see, magnificent Buddha hand, citrus, doing yoga mudra. That must mean something, or it's just a coincidence. It must mean anything. It just, to me, very beautiful living sculpture. But since we're here in a citrus section, maybe I can show you something else. The Buddha hand citrus is not the only one that has fingers. There is also something called finger lime citrus. There's several varieties, sub-varieties of it, cultivars. They originate in Australia and some also Papuana. Some botanists used to call them micro citrus because they're so small, but nowadays they call them citrus. Finger lime citrus. Let me show you. It's a citrus that has a fruit that has only one finger. Very small. And okay, here is one. And when you peel it open, the texture is of a caviar. So sometimes people call it vegetarian caviar. The taste is of a mellow lemon, mellow lime, so it's good for like dressing, salad dressing or something. There's also a very small leaf that doesn't have the typical citrus aroma. It is all a bunch of them. These I grafted on a different microcitrus that doesn't have fruit right now, called Microcitrus papuana. Okie doke, I think I'm going off the subject of a yoga. So back to citrus yoga. Wow, I just put the camera away to cut this beautiful sculpture. And I found another beautiful little citrus. Look, here is a really nice one. Curled up finger. There is simply no end to this Yoga Mudra surprises. Most of them look like this, but some are into doing magic with their fingers. Mystical, magical, yogic, spiritual, sculpting. It didn't used to have so much fruit. Lots of flowers, but rarely fruit. But as it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, now it is quite fruitful. The flowers look like this. Lots of pollen. More than on another citrus we have. I even cross-pollinated it with Meyer lemon, the most common lemon that you can buy in supermarket, the fruit. The result is a Meyer lemon shaped fruit that smells like a Buddha hand or a track and has the growth of downward branches like Buddha hand or a track, and it doesn't have quite that smell of a citrus. It has a smell of a Buddha hand or a track. Citrus medica is a Latin name. And also it has this high ability of rooting from cuttings. And that would be all for today. Om rhymes with home.